Well, all my Browns fans out there, this is Buckeye Vinny coming to you with a special Cleveland Browns segment. My friends, we all know it was announced that Kevin Stefanski earned the honors of Coach of the Year, and it was so well deserved. You know, halfway through the season, if not throughout, that's all I've been saying about what a very good coach Kevin Stefanski is and what he did for the Cleveland Browns in 2020. A phenomenal job, again, by Kevin Stefanski, and well deserved of Coach Stefanski getting Coach of the Year. So, my friends, you might say right now, what's up for the Browns' future? Where do we go from here? I'm going to tell you where we go from here. Number one, it has to start with Baker Mayfield. And my friends, I'm going to tell you what, this young man has just improved as his career has went on. I'm going to throw out some stats. We all know he came into the league 2018. Yes. His first year as a rookie, threw 27 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. He threw for 3,700 yards. 2019, and oh, by the way, that 2018 season, the Browns finished 7 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie. 2019, Baker, 3,800 yards he threw for, 22 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. That year, the Browns won 6, lost 10. Little disappointing without a doubt. But just last season, 2020, what more can you say about Baker and the Cleveland Browns? Baker Mayfield threw for 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, the most he's thrown in his career in one season, and only 9 interceptions, my friends. And you got to remember, 18 games, and he only threw 9 picks. A splendid job by the Cleveland Browns, to say the least. And for me, this is the way it's going to go. When I mentioned the Browns' future, now, as fans, we all and every year continue to say, next year, we'll get him next year. We've been saying this for the past 5, 6 years. But we never had the coach in those years like we do with Kevin Stefanski. So for the Browns to say the sky's the limit for next year, you bet you it is. And for me, as a big-time Cleveland Browns fan, I believe that the Browns, this was not a fluke this year, number one, to say the least. I believe that the Cleveland Browns will be back and back in the playoffs next year. They're going to be very competitive, okay? Let's be honest. Nick Chubb rushed for over 1,100 yards this season, 12 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt, 841 yards on the ground, 6 touchdowns. Jarvis Landry, 72 receptions. He led the team, and he led the team in yards, 840 yards, 3 touchdowns. My friends, the offense, for the most part, was pretty consistent this year. I mentioned about the Browns averaging 28 points a game, the most by a Cleveland team in quite a while. For me, the Browns' future lies on their defense, okay? We need to get some linebackers, to say the least, out of the draft. We need some very good young talent for corners or secondary safeties. And I'm just going to say this, Myles Garrett needs to put it together, my friends. Now, I like Myles Garrett, and we all remember him coming out of Texas A&M, and everybody had him very highly ranked of one of the best defensive ends coming out of college, but he needs to be more consistent. Do I believe he has what it takes? Absolutely. But he needs to put it together. And again, I'm not putting it all on Myles Garrett, to say the least. I'm not. He's very talented, very quick, hard hitter. But for the Browns to go next season and get back in the playoffs, it's the defense that needs to step up. So when I mention where are the Browns going from here and the Browns' future? I'm saying, without a doubt, our future is Baker Mayfield. My friends, he had a lot of heat on him in the beginning of the season, even midway through. But when he just started continuously improving and getting better, without a doubt, Baker is our franchise quarterback. The young man, for me, has proven himself. In his very short NFL career so far, 79 touchdown passes, 44 interceptions. My friends, I think for the most part, those are pretty good stats. In his career as a Cleveland Browns quarterback, 63% of his passes he's completed. Not bad. So again, he is our guy. Like him, don't like him, doesn't matter. Kevin Stefanski, without a doubt, has said Baker is our franchise quarterback, hands down. Again, Nick Chubb, we want to repeat what we did next season. Nick Chubb needs to step up. Again, like he did this year. Nick Chubb was a big part of our offense, to say the least, like I just said. Rushed for over 1,100 yards and 12 touchdowns. A superb job by Nick Chubb. And with some help with Kareem Hunt. Do I believe we need to pick up some wideouts to help out Jarvis Landry? Yes. OBJ, for what I hear, coming back. I know a lot of times they're throwing his name out for trades. For what I hear, OBJ is coming back. Will that help the Browns? Well, probably. But again, OBJ needs to understand. Okay, there's more players on this team besides OBJ. Okay? So as long as he comes in to next season, 2021, understanding that the Browns made it to the playoffs without him, then I think he will understand that the sky's the limit for him and the Cleveland Browns. And he's not the only receiver on this team. He's not the only target that Baker has to throw to. I just mentioned Jarvis Landry, great season. Austin Hooper, very good season. Hollywood Higgins. So, I'm throwing out a lot of names there that are very talented wideouts. Bringing back OBJ, I believe, will help, no doubt. But again, for the Cleveland Browns to succeed like they did this year, it has to be a team concept. Not one player will win this game or lose the game. They will win as a team. They will lose as a team. What's very, for me, optimistic going into next season is obviously Kevin Stefanski. And I hope Kevin Stefanski just wants to be the head coach, take some pressure off him, and bring in an offensive coordinator. And let the offensive coordinator run this team, and on offense, obviously, and let Kevin Stefanski do the other job of a head coach. But again, Browns finish 12-6. Where do we go from here, Cleveland? I just stated what we needed to do. And I believe if we do that through some good draft picks, the Browns will be back next season. Could we get some free agents to help out? I don't see why not. But again, Browns need to improve the defense without a doubt. And some say it might not be that important. To me, I believe it is. Do we need to get the kicking game going? Possibly. Okay? Parkey had a very decent season. Okay? But we need the consistency of a kicker to win us games. So, my friends, my fans, I hope everyone enjoyed this segment today of the Browns' future and where do we go from here. If you like this video, please click on the like button. And like always, Buckeye Vinny here loves your comments. For my first-time viewers, please click on the subscribe button. And like always, peace out. God bless. Go Browns. What a season, and congratulations to Coach Kevin Stefanski, Coach of the Year.